my darling Sesher. Welcome to this week's session of DanceSesh. Now, before we carry on, some admin. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. Like the video, comment, and share with your friends. And subscribe. Thank you. Now to us. Hi, how are you? I feel okay, but a little bit like there's something in it, the middle of it, like an undercurrent, and I don't know if it's because there's something I'm gonna be dealing with, there's something I am dealing with, but I'm not dealing with. I don't know if you feel the same way. I just want to say, whatever that thing is, it's okay. Trust God. Trust God. And everything will be fine. You're here. We're about to dance. And you'll be fine. Sometimes that's all we need to hear someone else say, you'll be fine. Or, you're actually doing well. You are. You're actually doing great. So don't stress about not doing something well enough, or if you didn't perform things the way you wanted to, or if you didn't complete a task, or if you're still in bed and decided not to get out of bed today. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. You are actually doing great. You are. So, if you're watching this at the start of your day, I'm going to shake my bum. You're going to shake your bum. And that's a great start. If you're watching this in the middle of your day, yay, lunch break. And if you're watching this at the end of your day, have sweet dreams once we're done. I love you. Okay? Let's dance. So, what we're gonna do this week, we're gonna do a bit of choreography. Now, if you notice, I'm wearing a dress because I'm also scandalously wearing shorts underneath that are the same color. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shift my dress so you can see my shorts. We're gonna do a bit of choreography with repertoire. Okay? So we're gonna do varying versions of it. So, let's go. So, I'm going to start facing this way. We don't need a stretch this week because we're going to do a bit of light choreography. But if you want to do a stretch, the previous class has a nice, good, I think it's about 15 minutes stretch in it. Go ahead and do that. For now, let's do this one. I'm going to face this way so you can see the side angle of my bum moving. What we're going to do is we're going to flick our bum. This is a basic movement that I was doing. I was doing this as a child. And it's literally one of the things that we do in our families. Like, we look at the babies and it's one of the first movements they do, like whatever baby in every culture. And we go, yes! The bum can move! We can work with this! So, I'm going to show you, kind of, babies do this. Right? And if you notice, the bum is doing a healthy kind of, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to do that without the need to drop and rise, drop and rise, drop and rise. So, I'm so into this that I do it even listening to music at the bus stop. I do this. It's so easy and so fun, I promise. So, what you want to do this time around is concentrate on the external muscles. So what you're doing is shifting your pelvis up and down, up and down. You shift it back, And because it's the pelvis, because it's a bowl, like we said it is, it'll tilt back and tilt up, and then it'll tilt down when you bring it back. And you've got that nice gluteus maximus. So what the gluteus looks like it's doing is going. So technically, just concentrate on shifting the pelvis back, shift it forward. Again, shift it back, shift it forward. Shift it back, shift it forward, shift it back, shift it forward. And that's literally all you're doing. So with the dress down, it's this. See? So now, again, just you and me. No one's watching but yourself. You can you can do this in front of a mirror or by the side, have a mirror by the side so you can see yourself. Just listen to my instructions. So again, concentrate, just shift your pelvis back, shift it forward, shift it back, shift it forward. Now when I say shift it forward, what you're actually doing is you're resetting it where it was. You're not shifting it forward. So we're not doing a dip. That's for another day. We're actually doing upekuzela, just a little flick of your bum. A little flick of your bum. So you just shift it up, drop it, shift it up, drop it, if that sounds better to you. So shift, reset, shift, reset, shift, reset, shift, reset. Again, now, it's very important to be loose with this, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to tense up your muscles, because you risk, if you tense up your muscles, you can tense here, and that's really painful. So don't tense anything, just be free. If you tense here, you know that, like, that pain is very difficult to get rid of. Stretching and all that stuff really doesn't quite get into that crevice. You need a good masseuse to get in there, and we don't have access to them right now, at least where I am. So feet, for now, feet wider than shoulder width distance. Stand, lean on the wall if you need to, because then if you're standing up, your bum looks normal shape, but if you lean forward, it's already kind of reaching up to kiss the air. So what you're going to do is flick it up, release, shift it forward, shift it back, reset, shift it back, reset, shift it back, reset. Now what we're going to do is shift your weight to your right leg, shift it up, release, shift it up, release. Shift your weight to your left leg, shift it up, release, shift it up, release. Okay? Simple bit of choreo. So if we do that again, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shift to the right, flick up, flick up. Shift to the left, flick up, flick up. Shift to the right, flick up, flick up. Shift to the left, flick up, flick up. Nje, that's it. That's it. That's all we're doing. Now if I turn around, you can see it from here. So what we're going to do is shift to the right, flick up, flick up. Shift to the left, flick up, flick up. Shift to the right. Shift to the left. Shift to the right. Shift to the left. And that's literally all we're doing. So let me see if I can do the move and see at the same time. I like to see as well. So shift to the right. Shift to the left. Shift to the right. Shift to the left. And that's it. It's a cute little trick to have up your sleeve. So when you're talking about like the little twerking in the whole world of moving your bum and your hips, it's good to have a few tricks, and this week is about just a little trick to tuck in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my hips slightly so that I get a little bit more impact with the movement. So, and then shift my hips to the right, shift to the left. You see that? So when I'm standing up, feet together, side, other side, side, other side. And literally all I'm doing is this. That's all we're doing. So with me, shift your hips back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. That's it. So just so we're going to do it to a count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And again, please remember not to tense up because you can hurt your lower back, and dancing is not about bringing yourself pain, it's about enjoying your body. There's a reason why I started this class, is to bring joy and to remind you, just to remind myself as well, to enjoy our bodies. So enjoy. If it hurts, stop. You don't need to do it. Okay? If it doesn't, we're going to turn around. You're going to drop. So your feet are slightly wider than hip width distance apart. You're going to drop your weight just a little bit. And if you notice, what that does is it makes your bum look even more plump. Because twerking is about a plump bum. So you're going to shift your weight to the right. There. 2. Shift to the left. 3, 4. And if you notice, what that does is it drops one hip and then the other. So when I'm shifted here, my right hip looks like it's dropped. And it's 1, 2. Shift to the left. 3, 4. So that's what we're doing. Shift again. 1, 2. Shift to the left. 3, 4. Shift to the right. 1, 2. Shift to the left. 3, 4. Shift to the right. Now we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift to the right. 1, 2, 4. Sorry, got my directions mixed up. So we're going to shift to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And just as an added kind of trick, when you shift, you can sort of turn your hips to face almost like you're looking at someone in the opposite direction. So when I shift to the left, I sort of slightly shift my hips, raise my left hip there, even as a dip. So it looks like I'm looking at someone who's on the right. And then I go this 1, 2, 3, 4, more impact. And then if I shift to the right, I do the same thing, turn my hips slightly, as if I'm looking at someone who's on the left side, and then I do the same movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So if we come back, that's a lot of information to unpack. So if we do it again, just slowly. Feet hip width distance apart. You flick your hips back and you reset. You flick your hips back and you reset. You flick them back again and you reset. And you flick them back again and you reset. And that's the basic movement. And when it's together, it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And if we double time it, if you want, it's 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. And it is exactly the same movement we did when we're like that. You just see? But what it is a little trick. It's sort of, whining is about isolation. This is a form of isolation that's even more confined and compact, so it looks like it's like huge, makes a huge impact. The smaller the smaller the surface area you're working with, the smaller the space you give yourself to work with. You're not moving your body all around. You're just moving this one area of your body specifically. The fact that you're doing that, it looks huge in space. People looking at it will think you're out of this world, which you are. You absolutely are. So we've done 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. And now we step our feet wider than hip width distance, and we're going to do the side to side. So if you lean your weight over to the right, you flick twice. 1, 2. Lean to the left. 3, 4. Turn to the right. 5, 6. Left. 7, 8. If you notice, this is a nice sway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. Okay, remember, keep your shoulders loose. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? It's a nice sway. It's like you're literally just swaying side to side, but adding a little booty flick on the other side of the sway. Okay? Now, a couple of inches wider, drop your bum. Same movement. Lean to the right, left, sway right, left, sway right, boom, boom, left, boom, sway right, left. Like loose shoulders, Mogali. There we go. And what we're going to do now is we're going to do the final juice. So we'll start on the left this time. You turn your hip, you lean to the left, and then turn your hip as if you're talking to someone on the right. Then go 1, 2, lean to the right, turn your hip as if you're talking to someone on the left, 3, 4. Okay? Again, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lean, turn, juke, juke, come back, turn, juke, juke. Lean, turn, juke, juke, come back, turn, juke, juke. Lean, turn, juke, juke, come back, turn, juke, juke. Slowly lean, turn, juke, juke, come back, turn, juke, 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 juke. This is literally this week's session. I just wanted to give you a little trick that you can sort of add to your growing bag of toolkits for your whining toolkit, your pekozelaren toolkit. It'd be really nice if people could actually say pekozel. That'd be nice. I mean, I know whining is easier, but it'd be nice to add that to your lexicon. So, literally, that's what you do. Is I'm literally doing it. If you notice, I'm literally doing it now. It's literally one of the sweetest, sexiest, cutest, easiest ones to do. It's cute. And you can do it and talk. You can have a cup of tea, you can have a glass of wine, you can have some juice. I don't know how old you are. I want to say, however old you are, thank you so much for dancing with me this week. I appreciate all the time that you spend with me, going through my channel, watching the videos, commenting. If you do, if you don't, it's fine. I really like a comment. Just to let me know if you're enjoying it, if I'm doing anything, or if you've actually, as well, if you find some new different wine that I haven't covered, if you'd send me a link for that and I can break that down if you'd like. I would really like that. I love learning new techniques and new styles. Thank you so much for dancing with me. I hope that by the end of this session, now that you've reached this stage, that you are feeling brighter than you did when you started. So if you're already feeling bright, now you feel like orbital. And if you weren't feeling bright, now there's joy in you and laughter. Always laughter. And love. There are almost 8 billion people on this planet. I cannot ignore the other 1 billion. There are almost 8 billion people on this planet. I'm so glad that you and I found each other. I'm so glad. Take very good care of yourself. I love you. God bless you and keep you and make his face to shine upon you. That means may you be blessed. I love you. Humble pekozel. Humble pekozel.